So last week, week 8 of the Premier League took a spin. It took a different spin that's never happened in about 11 years. It was big news. And it took a toll on a lot of fans' emotions. And we decided here on the channel that probably we should also take a spin. Like, take this one out, this one, bring it in, bring this one in. This is Soccer Villa 1. Now, for us who are Chelsea fans, we are so glad. I mean, the boys turned up, the boys played so well. We played against Nottingham and we showed them they were nothing. No disrespect. I mean, we played so well. We played so well that we even made some wonders their job. I'm not really excited about that part, but I'm just saying that the results was very humiliating. There wasn't a lot of goals, but we actually stole the game. I mean, I called it, and the 2 games that I actually called, it happened the same way I said it. So we played them so comfortably, and the owners felt that it was high time they ended the contract of the gaffer, of the manager, and it's supposed to close. So that's not actually where it all ended. So online, I actually saw that Ange Postecoglou actually did return back their comments, and Ange Postecoglou actually made a comment about what was said about him, and he allegedly said that the owners of Nottingham Forest should open up a restaurant instead of own a soccer team, because they end up eating all the food that was supposed to be meant for the players. I never saw that one coming. So that was crazy banter. That was crazy. Well, I mean, if that's what was happening, or if that's exactly what happened in Nottingham, where the players are not actually being given good ration of food, that would be bizarre. That would be really bizarre. But also, let's not forget that Ange Postecoglou is actually not a terrible coach. He was the one who won with Tottenham last season. He won the Europa with Tottenham, winning against last season. And it was amazing, right? And now he is like the black sheep, because it seemed like every team, or the team that he joined, actually just kicked him out after 38 days. 38 days never happened. The least that had happened was 39, 40 days, but 38 days, losing a contract that you signed for a couple of years, losing it in just about a month and 8 days is the meanest thing that I do not actually understand why football is making this a norm. I don't know, go to the comment section. I mean, we need to talk about this, how normal it has become for them to hire and fire coaches, fire managers like they're nothing. You understand? Like, bring them in one day and kick them out. What do you think is going to be a better way for them to handle this type of issues? What do you think the managers could do to actually protect their rights? Because you cannot hire a professional to come in and then kick them out of the way before they even get seated. Because I mean, there's a lot of jobs that you cannot really acclimatize to the environment within 90 days. 90 days is actually a good way for people to actually get settled. But kicking someone out within 38 days is crazy. Crazy if you ask me. Well, what do I know? And moving forward, the one I actually called the very big one, go to my previous video. I called it right here. There were a lot of people on my DMs saying, oh, I don't really understand how you saw this comment. I wouldn't have seen this comment in 1,000 years. I mean, I do understand that a lot of y'all wanted to move with the same flow. I know, right? But in my video, I said verbatim that Liverpool might come out with a loss It was one of the most unpopular opinions out there on the internet. Go back, look at it. Before now, I used to have this crazy unpopular opinions I actually, say to my friends. So this time I'm actually going to be putting myself out there. I know a lot of people might want to blast me if some of it doesn't come through, but I don't mind. I would still put out unpopular opinions about things that I see, because football is mostly, a psychological thing. Looking at the fact that Liverpool players actually went on international break, and each and every one of them did fantastic. Each and every one of them was phenomenal at their own international squads that they even rarely play with. They came back as a team where they actually spend 75, 80, 90%, together with each other, and they can't even perform. And they're finding themselves lagging. Van Dijk is definitely old now. I can assure you, because I think age is coming up with him, and he's more slower. He's a big dude, so he's a little bit slower than he used to be. Same for Salah. Same thing for Salah too. His confidence drops. Winning and being on the high that winning comes with is one thing, but when it starts hitting is when you get your first loss and you get the second one, and then the third one hits you, and it is consecutive. Having a consecutive loss is actually one of the wrongest things that could happen to a team that has a winning spirit, because it actually makes you to begin to second guess every single thing you do, because now you are like, what are we doing wrong? We were winning just a month ago. 2 months ago, we were the thing. We would crush anybody on our way. But I can tell you for a fact right now, I don't know. I haven't really looked at the new team, like the next game Liverpool is going to play. But I can tell you, if I look at it, I could actually spell if it's going to be the 5th loss or it's going to be a draw. What do you think? Comment below. I want to hear what you think, if Liverpool is actually going to get back from this, and what does it actually mean for Arne Slot? Because Arne Slot is actually going to go through a whole lot of backlash, and if Arne Slot doesn't really prove himself now, does he lose the trust of his team? Does he lose the trust of the players under him? Does he lose the trust of the board of directors, right? What happens during this whole change that's going to be happening in Liverpool so far? And then moving forward, we will talk about someone who actually has the biggest, strongest mentality, the biggest discipline in the whole of soccer as a whole, and that is Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is the biggest, most disciplined soccer player this planet has ever faced in over 150 years of playing soccer. Cristiano Ronaldo is banging goals in the same game where he actually lost the pen, he played the ball, and he actually hit one. He actually hit the post and ricochet out, and João Felix missed the goal. Cristiano Ronaldo still found a way to put the ball at the back of the net. Dude is formidable. He is old, he is 40, he is almost clinching 41, but he is still a scare to 21-year-old defenders, 22-year-old defenders, 25-year-old defenders that have been defending over the course of their career, still scared of a 41-year-ish old player. Cristiano Ronaldo is a gift. Cristiano Ronaldo is a gift. Point blank, period. Now, I have something that I actually want to discuss when it comes to Chelsea right now. Chelsea, I don't understand the streak. This is what? This is the 4th game with the 4th red card. It is uncalled for. It's a sign of lack of discipline. Malo Gusto didn't need to slide or didn't need to create that challenge at the time of the match, because the game was almost over and we was already winning 3 goals to 0. Why did you just go ahead to slide and get another yellow card that actually gave you a red? It was insane. It was unexpected. It just came out of the blues. It was more like, I feel like we should play 10 players. I don't know if this is the new modus operandi where we get to, create something, do some dynamic, or probably just, create an upheaval and get a red card and probably miss the next game and we still win. But that is a very scary case, because right now, the way the Prem is going, nobody can actually depict what is going on. And we gotta be careful about how we expose ourselves to a team that is not formidable, because guess what? When we start having all these red cards and then people cannot really play in their positions. I mean, Malo Gusto was literally playing the position of Palmer during like 2 games now, during the span of 2 games. And now he's on a red card. I don't know who else is going to replace Palmer if Palmer doesn't show up. So it is not a good sign. And for whatever reasons, please, the fifth stand, Stamford Bridge, Cobham, please. Hashtag Cobham, hashtag Stamford Bridge, hashtag the fifth stand. Please tell the boys to resist the urge from getting the red cards. Please. It actually makes us feel like, do they have discipline at all? Because now it's not about the relevance of that yellow card, or probably you had to stop someone from going to get a goal against us and then probably you say take one for the team. Now it's just out of hand. It is out of hand. Please, go down, tell me exactly what you feel in the comment section about it, because for me, it's actually becoming disturbing where a team is actually having back-to-back red cards. It's no more fancy. So next week is gonna be week 9. Next week is the week 9 of EPL, and it's going to be very different. And I'm trying to look at the EPL taking shape, but you cannot really tell because nobody actually owns the EPL, and there is something I am actually noticing. Have you guys noticed that Pep Guardiola is actually cooking? Pep is actually cooking. Pep is actually cooking. You heard it here first. Pep is actually cooking something. I don't know what he's about right now. I don't know if the team has gone back to the A game, but I know Pep is not playing around. I think the team is beginning to find their mojo. I think that they are trying to almost get to where they used to be. See, it took them probably around almost a whole season to find their footage again. It takes a lot of time when you lose confidence to build it. It takes a whole lot of time to build it back, and Pep is actually building it back. It's one game at a time. He's actually becoming a formidable coach to play against one more time. And I'm seeing that his boys are performing in a very fantastic way. I actually do admire the way they are performing right now. And I know that they are going to be a threat to whoever they stand against in the Champions League. They should clear that one out like it's nothing. So if they did, fine for them. So without further ado, the last thing on our list today is talking about what you see about the Prem. What do you see about the table right now, and what do you predict is going to be the first top six? Can you do it like number 1 is going to be this team, number 2 this, number 3, 4, 5, 6? Give me your top 6 Premier League teams in the comment section. I want to see you guys going crazy and giving me a response in the comment section. First of all, I want to give all the shout outs to everyone who joined during the week. You guys are amazing. I appreciate every single one. I see our videos doing rounds. I notice a lot of people are watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, comment, and also, most importantly, turn on the notification bell. Turn on the notification bell so you can actually see whenever we are done cooking our videos and we bring it back to you. We serve it to you hot. Yes. So thank you very much for enjoying this episode with us, and see you at the very next episode. Till then, enjoy watching sports, enjoy Champions League, enjoy EPL, La Liga, Serie A, everything. No matter if you are actually Arsenal fan, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Liverpool, Manchester United, I have all of you in my DMs. I have all of you as my subscribers. Thank you very much, and I appreciate you. Till next episode, stay tuned, stay locked in. Soccer Villa right here. One.
I was going on target.
Now this is better from Arsenal. Timber comes up the pitch. Wide awake. Jury and Timber.